Hello everyone, welcome in Bourgogne, les Grands Chaillots. So today we are in this parcel of Bourgogne. This parcel is situated just at the bottom of the hill of Nuit Saint-Georges. Just behind me, you can see the coteau of Nuit Saint-Georges, and exactly in front of this parcel, in this area, you have Nuit Saint-Georges Premier Cru des Saint-Georges, which is the most representative parcel of the domain. So you have to imagine that the clay down the slopes with a different movement and the erosion of the soil. And in this area, you have some much more clay and silt you find in this area. So it's why also it's a Bourgogne. You know, in Burgundy, you have Bourgogne, village, Premier Cru, then village, then Bourgogne. And just in the upper side of Nuit Saint-Georges, you have a sort of plateau, and above on this plateau, you have Bourgogne, Haute-Côte de Nuit, and especially Corvée de Villy. So I would like to come back to this parcel because it's a very interesting terroir. The name of Bourgogne Grand Chaillot means chaillot. Chai, it's a type of stone you find here. It's more a red stone, like this. It's red because it's very rich in iron. This is not the family of the chalk, it's not the family of the limestone, it's the family of the flintstone. So you have a lot of this kind of stone in this area. It's why the name of Grand Chaillot, this is the name of the terroir. This, the Bourgogne Grand Chaillot, this wine, it's not only a wine from this parcel. It's a blend since 2016 of 1/3 of the Bourgogne base in Nuit Saint-Georges and 2/3 of the Bourgogne base in Chaillots. So in Chaillots, it's quite the same. So it's the bottom of the hill after the Premier Cru, after the Grand Cru, the village, on the other side of the road, of the famous road RN74, and this is where you have the Bourgogne. So 1/3, 1 hectare is this area, 2 hectares in Chaillots. So the blend of the two is very interesting because this parcel brings a little bit more the structure of the wine, the body, and a little bit the tannins, the Nuit Saint-Georges side. In Chaillots, you have a little bit more it's more supple, it's more soft, because the clay of the Chaillots is really much more soft and bring a little bit more softness in this Bourgogne. So it's interesting. It's why I've decided to make the blend of the Nuit Saint-Georges and Chaillots to make this Bourgogne Grand Chaillot. So in 19, this wine is very interesting because the wine never show a big structure, a big tannins. I like when I make this wine to make a very light vinification, light extraction. Normally we like to do some punching down and pumping over. We only do some pumping over for this wine. Pumping over is just to take the juice and to wash a little bit out of grapes, just to make some infusion. Punching down, it's more to punch the grapes, it's what we call pigeage, and to create a little bit more extraction. If I do too much pigeage for this wine, I can extract a little bit too much tannins and make this wine rustic. So I like to keep finesse. For me, this wine is very important because this is an entry-level wine for the domain, and the people start. This is I like to call the business card of the wine for the domain. So this wine show always a nice drinkability, and it's also a wine you can keep for 2-3 years without any problem, and you can age without to lose a part of the freshness and the fruitiness of the wine. Thank you, and see you soon for the next wine.